not the two. It don't know where I'ma lose. I hate to struggle, but it made me harder. I made it far, but I wanna go farther. This not for me. This for my son and my daughter, my family tree and their daughter. I'm the chosen one, I'm wearing a jacket. I was down, now I'm up. Now I was the underdog, now look who be left. I'm better than you guess. Yeah. The champions. The champions. Hey, we gon' bow, never fall. The champions. The champions. The champions.
Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. The show presents the National League Division Series. The Atlanta Braves and the Arizona Diamondbacks. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. Plenty of storylines taking shape in this series as we set the stage for Game 4, Chris.
And I'll be interested to see if these teams approach it any differently, with one on the brink of elimination and the other just to win away from putting an end to this thing. You know, in the postseason, I think you have to treat every game the same, but there's something about an elimination game that could put a team just into a different mindset.
Yeah, and the strategy could certainly change in this type of game. It's hard to manage the same way when in any given at-bat, it can impact everything you've been working for throughout the season. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. Today's starting pitcher, Tyler Glasnow.
Power pitcher. He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
All right, ready to get underway. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Glasnow, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Glasnow, ready to deal. That pitch in for a strike. 0-2 now. And the righty deals. That misses the zone, and the count 1-2.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Got it. And there's one down.
Well, he clearly didn't recognize that curveball out of the hand and tried to check the swing, just went around too far, and you're hoping the umpire maybe missed it, and they bail you out.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That's a strike, and it's 0-1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off, because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Glasnow back to work, the 0-1. On the ground to the left. And a couple of quick outs. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These guys have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think. To see a team like this, they come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
Here's the 0-1. Now 1-1. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys.
The throw in time to get him, and that does it for the inning. Middle of the first, bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Back here at the ballpark, and today's starter, Clayton Kershaw. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, this guy lives and dies with his slider, and it's a good one. Most guys, they're working off of their fastball, but he's backwards a little bit, works off the slider, and then when the fastball comes, it can add a little velocity in terms of perception when guys are used to seeing that off-speed pitch. When it's right, really tough to hit, even if you guess it's coming because it's breaking two planes, horizontal and vertical.
Kershaw fires. That's to third. Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Kevin Biggio up to the plate. Line drive. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Jones round second on his way to third. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Harold Ramirez at the dish. Foul ball there. Two on, nobody out. Kershaw deals. Bounce back to the mound. Fires to first on the run. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Now the third baseman, Munetaka Murakami. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
The 1-0. And downstairs. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely. And I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it'd surprise a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The pitch. And a foul ball. Makes the count 2-1. Kershaw, the 2-1. On the ground. And foul ball. And now the lefty. This to center field. Harris has a beat on it. And he makes the catch. And there are two outs. Time to take a look at the Diamondbacks lineup. Here's Chris Bryant now. And first offering is fouled off. Well, Chris, baseball fans remember Chris Bryant winning the World Series in 2016. But Cub fans still remember Bryant's throw across the diamond to make it official. He recorded the final out in that rainy Game 7. Oh, and 2 as he waves at that one.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
The pitch.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Kicks and deals. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Up the middle, and that's a base hit. Here comes Biggio around third. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. It's 2-0, and the throw gets away.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 0-1. And the pitch. And there's a ball.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
Dives, and he can't hang on. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the third out of the inning. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. On to the second inning here in the desert. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Braves nothing. Back here in the desert, new inning getting started. Here's Acuna now. The right-hander back to work.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss. One and 2 now on Acuna. That one missed. Swing and a high fly ball, pretty well struck right field. And he makes the catch on the track. Just missed a homer that time. Here's Austin Riley. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. Off the mark there. Ball 1. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
2 balls, no strike.
Next offering misses, and it's 3-0. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Looks like a really good fastball today. You can hear that catcher's mitt popping. Looking forward to hearing a lot of that one in this one.
The pitch. And he walked him.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on the tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Ozzie Albies in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Yeah, but kind of hard to believe, but Ozzie Albies, first second baseman in Braves history to win a Silver Slugger.
And he's won multiple Silver Sluggers now. Next offering is in for a strike. Riley leads off first with one away. And the next pitch is way outside. Just off the inside edge.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Righty delivers. Ripped to short, snagged on a bounce. Lawler tossed to second, and that's two. So they make short work of him there. Down to the bottom of the second. It's the Diamondbacks 2 and the Braves nothing. And welcome back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now it's Max Muncy. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff at the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
The wind of the pitch. That misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The wind of the pitch. Swung on, belted. That's back there. On the warning track, and hauls it in.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Zach McKinstry stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. One down, base is empty. And there's the strike. Outside.
1 strike.
3-1 is on the way. And strike 2.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Three and 2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Man at first with 1 gone. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Lawler.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
Ground ball, left side. Fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Throw into third. He's in there.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just found a way to slap that ball down the third base line. That's really excellent bat control. And it kind of goes back to all those drills you see hitters do off the tee where it's placed in different spots. That was just nice.
Now up next for Arizona, Drew Jones. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Good eye right there.
1-1.
First and third, one down. Out to center. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Kevin Biggio with a chance to hit. Doubled his first time up. Ball one low.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Lawler, the runner at first with 2 gone. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The 2-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Next one misses. Counts full, 3-2.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Want to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball, you have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. Good job at damage control right there. A run, a hit, and a man left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the shortstop, Dansby Swanson. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. That one inside, and that's ball one.
Yeah, we go beyond just the fielding percentage and what it looks like, but the ability to have a range and close holes that are normally there against an average defender. But this guy is special, and you can see it in his first step quickness.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Boog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And the right-hander deals.
Ball 3. Okay.
Here comes a pitch. That one ripped. He can't get there. It's a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. It's a leadoff double to start the third.
With that fastball, even though it's high velocity, you've got to live on the outer edges. When it's right on a tee, right down the middle, professional hitters are not going to have a problem turning it around.
So, a man aboard. Here's Gurriel. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That one lifted to left. Bryant makes the play. Runner tags at second. And he makes it up to third with 1 away. And now the catcher comes up to him. Shea Langoliers, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. In there for strike 1.
Man, 91 on the slider right there. That's a hard one. That's a low-end fastball for some guys.
And a strike in there.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
Pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And another ball. Runner on at third, 1 gone. Next offering misses, and now it's 3-2.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And he deals. Swings through it for the K. Gassed it right by him. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. And takes low for ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. And now it's even up.
Well, just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to, especially with that velocity.
Next pitch way upstairs. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one pulled foul. Two now. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Jones in position and makes the play, and that's out number 3. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We head now to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here at Chase Field, and now the first baseman, Harold Ramirez. Ramirez, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a native of Colombia. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. And that's in for a strike. The wind to kick the pitch. And 1-2.
1-2.
And that one is inside. On the ground, right side. Leadoff man retired here in the third.
Now batting, the third baseman, Murakami.
Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Munetaka Murakami. He's 0 for 1. Murakami in his 9th season, 25 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swings through that one, 0-1. Swings through that.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up, something that he can hit hard and drive over the wall. But you've got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Left field. Jimenez has it sized up. Puts the squeeze on it. And there's 2 down.
The left fielder.
Next to hit for Arizona, Chris Bryant. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Bryant goes 6 feet 5 inches, a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over 300 in his last 10 games. The 1-0. And that misses off the outside edge.
2-0.
Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1 now.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Gabriel Moreno in the on-deck circle. And there's ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Gabriel Moreno will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And there's a strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
And here it comes. And downstairs. Bryant off of first with 2 away. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner around second. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Max.
Here comes Max Muncy. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. Ball 1, no strikes.
1 ball, no strikes.
Two outs. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And there's a ball.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
The 2-1. There's a strike.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle. Doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Next one just misses. And it's a full count. Zach McKinstry waiting for a turn at the plate. Swings and misses. Slider got him for strike 3. Diamondbacks strand a pair, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Start of the fourth. Now the number 2 hitter, Freddie Freeman.
Number 5, Freddie.
Chris, back in the day, they called Sean Casey the mayor. I think today's version of the mayor, the chattiest first baseman, would be Freddie Freeman. Good eye right there.
1-0.
Ground ball up the middle, and that chance handled. On the run, sends it over to first, and Freeman is retired.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's Eloy Jimenez. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting.
Well, that pitch right there didn't even sniff the zone. He was all out of whack on that delivery.
1 down, and now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. 0 for 1. He flied out to right in his first trip. Pitch misses. 1-0. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swings and misses, and it's 2-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Next one misses, and now 3-1. Hit on the ground, might be 2. There's 1. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom of the fourth. It's the Diamondbacks 3 and the Braves nothing. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. Kershaw back to work. And there's a strike.
You know, these D-backs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Kicks and fires. And ball 1.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Lifted in the air out to left. Jimenez pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 away. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Jordan Lawler. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses the mark. And that skips into dirt. Bounced out to short. Swanson fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home fourth. And stepping in is the speedy Drew Jones.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Pitch misses there, and that is ball 1. And that one is in for a strike. Up and in, 2-1. Good eye right there. Fouls one away, and now 3-2.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
Swings and misses, struck him out. And the Diamondbacks down in order, but they lead at 3-0. And welcome back. Ready now for the 5th inning. Here's the third baseman, Austin Riley.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area. You know, these Braves, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
2-0. In the air out to center. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Now batter, second baseman,
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He's the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
And now 2-0.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
The 2-1. And a good eye there.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And the right-hander's 3-1. And that one wrapped foul. The pitch. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And a pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Payoff pitch. He goes down looking.
Really good battle right there. And that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
2 outs, base is empty. And next for Atlanta, Dansby Swanson. Out to short, Lawler. Slings it across. That's out number 3. And the Braves go down quietly. Still down 3-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the second baseman, Kevin Biggio. The pitch. In the air, out towards right center. Acuna there. Brings it in, and there's one away.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
Now up next for Arizona, Harold Ramirez. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. Movement in the Atlanta bullpen. Tyler Matzik up and loosening in the pen. Number 97 warming up as well. Next offering is in for a strike. Well, it was bumpy in the early going for the lefty, but he settled into a really nice groove. Swing and a pop-up. Albies under it. Puts it away for the out.
Now batter, third baseman,
Munetaka Murakami stands in now for the Diamondbacks. That catches the outside corner. It's 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch is outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2 gets a check swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. He held up. Patrick Johnson with the call there. Base hit, left center field. Keeps the inning alive, and now Chris Bryant to the plate. In there, just beat the tag. It's a double.
He was all over that one. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Man at second here with 2 away. Chris Bryant gets a chance to hit here. First pitch just misses.
Boo, Chris Bryant, a kid who accomplished a lot right away getting to the big leagues. Former number 2 overall pick, won the Rookie of the Year, was named the MVP in 2016, winning a World Series with the Cubs over a 100-year drought. Man, you can't start your career much better than that.
At the belt and fires. And it's fouled away. Now, one of the people that really influenced Chris's career, especially at the plate, his dad Mike, a former 9th-round pick of the Red Sox in 1980. He began working with Chris in his hitting every day starting when Chris was just 5 years old. Next pitch misses outside. Ball 2. Two and one now. Base hit. Murakami coming home. Jimenez fires it to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they lead by 4.
Well, patience and discipline paid off right there as he got into an advantage count. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Kershaw will depart. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Josh Winkowski. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Josh Winkowski.
Man at first. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno. 1 for 2. First offering, and it just misses. Bryant off of first with 2 away. Next offering is down low.
2 balls, no strike.
That clips the corner. 2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
2-2 now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And a pitch. Bounce to the left side, and it goes just foul. And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And now the count filled up 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the heater. 1 run, a pair of hits, no errors, and 1 left on. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Braves nothing. Welcome back, and now the DH, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Gurriel measures 6 feet 4 inches, 215 pounds, and he was born in Cuba. That misses. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Outside of the United States, Cuba has more players and representatives in Cooperstown than any other country. Puerto Rico and the Dominican Republic are close behind.
Next offering upstairs. That's in there. It's 2-2. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch.
Now in this 3-ball count, down in the ball game, you've got to be very selective. Take your walk if they'll give it to you.
Three-two. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
So now to the plate for Atlanta, Shea Langoliers. That one's in there, 0-1. Langoliers, 27 years old, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2019. The next offering misses, and 1-1. And a pitch. McKinstry ranging back. And he makes the grab. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. Michael Harris next up for the Braves. There's a strike.
Some guys are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Kicks and deals. And that's in the dirt. And it's a ball and a strike. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. A towering home run. His 2nd home run of the series. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Oh, that one got in the jet stream on a line drive. We saw the numbers on the backs of the jerseys of the outfielders, which is usually bad news, and all of a sudden they're back in this ball game.
So 2 away with nobody on. Freddie Freeman next up for the Braves. In there, and it's 0-1. One of the things you don't think about with Freddie Freeman, he's really good defensively picking over there, but he's got a very good throwing arm. In high school, he could throw 95 plus from the mound. Pitch is in there. 0-2. That one missed. Got him swinging. Braves get one on the big fly. It's now 4-1. This is the National League Division Series on the show. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 6th. Max Muncy at the dish. The pitch. Winkowski, a righty that throws with power. 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And the 1-0. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. Then there's one down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
McKinstry in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Rolled slowly to first. Freeman takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop, Jordan.
Next to hit for Arizona, Jordan Lawler. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that's outside. In there at the knees. That's strike 1.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 down, nobody on. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. The pitch. On the ground, right side. Freeman steps on the bag, and that is the inning. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here in the desert at the plate, Eloy Jimenez. The Braves in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
Here comes a pitch. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they inch closer. It's 4-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. That'll be it for Glass now. And as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. Miguel Castro gets the ball now. He has a great slider with tons of movement. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This guy has turned into a beast. Puts it in the air out towards left center. That one gets down for a hit.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. That ball right there landed in what they call the no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
First and second, no outs. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Check swing, went around. Slider right there.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
If you're on the mound right now, you know you have to retire this hitter. If he gets on base, it could open up the floodgates for this offense to score some runs.
To first, maybe a 2-ball. Ramirez over to second, relay to first, double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Dansby Swanson stands in. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Two outs with a runner at third. Next offering is in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen. Scott Efros getting loose out there. Mantiply, the lefty, warming up as well. Swing and a miss. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Long ball draws the Braves closer. It's now 4-2. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. New pitcher for the Braves, number 97.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Now here is Drew Jones.
That's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And he deals. Ball one there. And that one off the outside edge. Right-handed reliever. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but got to imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
Fires across the diamond, and they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
Second baseman, Kevin.
Next to hit, Kevin Biggio. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. And a strike on the outside edge. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. Swings and misses, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today.
Oh, kind of a weird pitch and a weird swing on that strikeout. It was just a slider that caught a lot of the plate. I'd say a very hittable location. But in the box, I think he just gave up on it way too early. And by the time he realized it was dropping into the zone, he just fires off a really poor swing.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. In the dirt, Langoliers down to first in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Braves 2. Brandon Hughes taking over on the mound.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And that's downstairs and outside. And a foul ball. Hit on the ground to the right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Shea Langoliers next up for the Braves. That one's in there. Strike 1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate. That to right. McKinstry drifts towards it. And there's one down. And now the center fielder, Michael Harris. He's already homered here in this one. That's in for a strike.
Always tough to turn 2 on a speedster like this. It's even harder with him coming out of the left-handed batter's box. You really need something to hit hard on the ground that they can handle to turn 2 quickly.
pitch. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Known for his late inning heroics.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is, I want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And now the lefty. Strike 2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. One left for Atlanta. They trail it here, 4-2. Here comes a new arm for the Braves, Robert Stevenson.
And this could be a pretty critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep them within striking distance.
Now here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Munetaka Murakami.
Really good piece of hitting last time, going to the opposite field.
And a pitch. And takes low for ball 1. That one is absolutely belted. This one's got a chance. And into the pole. It's out of here. That one felt good. That's his 3rd home run of the series. It's 5-2. Singing, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Now the left fielder, Chris Bryant. First pitch just misses.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Righty delivers. Outside. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Tyler Matzik appears to be getting loose. That one ripped left field. And in one hops the wall. Now he turns and heads for second. Pulls in with a double. 3rd hit for him today.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So a man aboard. Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. In the dirt, blocked. Tag, save. He's into 3rd on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher, and if you can make it to 3rd base pretty much standing up. Well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to 3rd safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
And a 1-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. 1 out. Here's Max Muncy, that funky Muncy.
The designated hitter, Max Muncy.
And the first pitch misses for ball one. One away with a runner at third. That one pulled foul. Here's a 1-1. The punch out there. That's his second strikeout.
Big strikeout right there, and that kind of takes the pressure off the defense a bit. Infield was in, so now they can move back, give themselves more time on a grounder to make a play. A lot more ways to work out of this and strand that runner at third now.
McKinstry stands in with two away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. And that curveball drops in there for a strike. Bryant on third with two out. And now the count is even. And now it's filled up. Back to work, 3-2 now. Right through there, got him. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Another run for Arizona with this bomb. Last chance coming up here for the Braves. On the mound now, Scott Efros.
Save opportunity for him right here, and he's their guy. Time to lock this one down and get out of here with the W.
Eloy Jimenez now. He's already homered in this game. He's a guy who does it all. With the lack of contact in today's game, this guy hits for contact, so he delivers average, but there's on-base and slugging too. The pitch. Yeah, there's the strike.
Early in the count, you have to be real careful because of that power, but then if this hitter gets a strike or two on him, he's still very comfortable. And because he has the ability to get the barrel to the baseball, he's a threat deep into the count as well.
And the pitch is in for a strike, and it's 0-2. And the right-hander deals. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. And they take care of Jimenez for the out. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. This is a true five-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him. First offering misses the mark.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. Hits for average power, the ability to field, the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Hard hit left side. Tosses to first. Now only 1 out remaining. Austin Riley next up for the Braves. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's in there. That's strike 1. Right-hander kicks, deals. On the ground to third. And that'll do it.
These guys played extremely well to force this series into a Game 5. It's just like a Game 7. You win or go home. That Game 5 should be a lot of fun to watch.
Your final score 5-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For Atlanta, 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 3 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, 48,686. The Diamondbacks thank you for joining us here at Chase Field and remind you to please drive home safely.
My chain